Hi, I'm Hélène Thériault, founder of Function First Coaching, co-founder of Trailblazers, master certified coach, and a very proud recipient of the ICF Coach Educator Impact Award. If you're a coach educator designing curriculum, here's one simple, practical tip that can completely change how your content lands. It's an acronym called EAT, E-A-T. It's a reminder not to just teach content, but to immerse and activate and connect with our learners. Let me show you how I used it when I created the Dive Into a Coach Approach Level 1. This is a 12-hour self-paced course. It's an introductory level course meant for healthcare professionals who want to use the coach approach directly with their patients. Two of the first learning objectives is as follows. I wanted the learners to be able to identify 6 characteristics of coaching, and I wanted them to identify 6 core coaching competencies. So instead of starting with a lecture, we began with a coaching demonstration, a real coaching session between a clinician and a healthcare client. Instead of teaching about coaching, they got to experience it. I invited them to jot in the workbook to take notes on what they're observing in the body language, in the tone of voice, in the type of questions that the coach was asking to the patient. And if they could, write down every question that they could. Then we built that awareness. Here asking, what did you notice? When you look at all the questions that were asked, and by the way, if you can jot it all down, here they are. Are they open-ended questions? Are they closed-ended questions? Are they stacked? Then we did an exercise to help build that awareness deeper. What is coaching and what is not coaching? What did you observe? Was it this or was it that? And then they were invited to write that information in their workbook. And they finished with a column of characteristics of what is coaching, what is not coaching. An invitation then to look at those 2 columns and reflecting on where they land right now. And so really grounding that learning to their personal reflection and critical thinking, and not just inviting them to take those passive notes, really helps with that awareness. Finally, going into the theory, we connected what they've seen and felt to the theory, introducing those 6 relevant ICF core competencies. Because it already experienced and reflected on it, the theory has more meaning and it helps with information to stick. Now, instead of memorizing the theory first, they had a rich experience and a clear awareness to anchor those competencies. To help you apply this model in your own curriculum, we've created a free downloadable handout called the EAT Planning Tool. It walks you through the process and helps you design from the inside out. Because when learners eat, experience, become aware, and connect the theory, they don't just remember your course, they embody it. Thanks for tuning in. And if you'd like more practical tips from Trailblazers, don't forget to subscribe.